Da haben Sie schon sehen können, was passiert, wenn der erste Aufschlag von Manuela Maleeva von hier nicht funktioniert, wenn es nicht ganz klappt. Dann ist ihre Gegnerin sofort am Netz und da ist sie nach wie vor die Queen, wenn man das so sagen kann. Der erste Aufschlag muss also kommen bei der Schweizerin, wenn sie Martina Navratilova an der Grundlinie halten will. 15:30.
Martina will be the approach and speed to the net, off the approach and off the serve.
Und gleich die Chance zum Break für die Amerikanerin. Ein zu hastiger Auftakt von Manuela Maleeva von hier. 1:0 für Martina Navratilova. Der erste Break ist also bereits geschafft. Die Amerikanerin also mit einem sehr positiven Auftakt. Allerdings hat sie den ein bisschen mehr dem bisher schwachen, überhasteten Spiel ihrer Gegnerin zu verdanken. Die Schweizerin Manuela Maleeva von hier noch nicht ganz im Spielrhythmus, kein Wunder. Aber es ist natürlich bitter, gleich den ersten Aufschlag zu verlieren. Jetzt ist Martina Navratilova an der Reihe. 1:0 für die Amerikanerin.
Nice little touch half volley. Manuela will feel she might have made more of it. What a start from Martina. Well, that must have been a very good practice. This is an awesome beginning from the 37-year-old.
Love 30.
And she needed that.
15, 13.
Well played.
30-40.
Still some elasticity left in that body. And here's break point again for a double break. Just about her first full shot. Little tight on the volley. Not the best pass.
Advantage Navratilova.
She's got a second chance. Yes, well played. No wonder she's smiling. She wouldn't have dreamed she'd start as well as this. Beautiful crisp volleying. Returning well, moving easily. Augurs well for a terrific final year. Martina, who's saying that when she retires, she won't be shedding any tears in public, but she might be privately, but she's going to make sure no one sees those. Manuela ranked 10 now. Last year she finished off the year 11, which was her worst ranking since 1983. Consistently been 8, 9 or 10. It was the first time she finished the year out of the top 10. But I think she's going to finish with a flourish in 94. She needs to pick up here. Martina starting so well. 3-love with 2 breaks.
Love 15.
Now that's what was happening time after time when Manuela beat her in straight sets in Zurich.
Love 30.
Yes, the battle joined now.
$15, 30. $15, 40.
Yes, careless, which is not something you attribute readily to her. She'll hate that. And all of a sudden, here are 2 break-back points for Manuela.
Game Navratilova is 3 games to 1.
Well, how this game can switch all of a sudden. Martina, who looked to be sailing along, suddenly attacked on serve. And the serve just crumbled there. Manuela still a breakdown.
Love 15.
Restore some confidence. Just half a step slow there.
$15, $30.
Interesting tactic to employ the drop shot against Martina. It's not done often.
$30.
Better from Martina. Good half volley approach and a very difficult smash.
30, 40.
So break point. Manuela yet to hold her serve.
Yes.
Onto the line. Yes.
Advantage Maleeva.
That's the key, and just about her best pass so far.
Game Maleeva.
And a first ace to follow. And a couple of games which have transformed the match. It's Martina who leads, but only now by 3 games to 2. Manuela Maleeva Frenier back in this match, the semi-final of the Pan Pacific Open at Tokyo, against the number 2 seed Martina Navratilova. Martina, who last year in the semi-final put out Steffi Graf, one of the upsets of the year, before beating Larissa Neuland in the final. She's 3-2 up, but her service broken in the last game. Last service game.
$15.
Oh. Well, the returns now of a different class.
15 all.
Nothing much wrong with the serve, but she read it to perfection. Beautifully balanced. A late call, but no one's arguing with it. Martina, interestingly, electing to stay back there. Martina feared the worst as the shot raced by her. There again, just a fraction slow in her movement. And here's a point for a break. Second successive break of the Martina serve.
Game Navratilova. Navratilova leads 4 games to 2.
Well, misread the score there, but 4-2 it is. Good try for the low volley from Manuela.
15 love.
Martina holding the serve, but all kinds of problems emerging now as Manuela returns a lot better.
30 love.
Oh, yes.
30-15.
And Martina trying to restore the initiative, which has been wrested from her. Well, did it take some of the outside of the line? Desperately close, too close, I would guess, to overrule. Looked to me like it did hit the line. Her second ace. Oh, that's great play from Martina. Softly floated shot. Right down low. Terrific approach. And again, so good overhead.
Advantage Maleeva Planier.
So a chance here for Manuela to make it 3-4.
Excuse.
Difficult pass. Martina placing it down the middle, forcing her to go for the line.
Advantage Navratilova.
So this will be a major feather in her cap if she can get to 5-2 here. Break point for a third break in the set.
Game Navratilova.
Excellent stuff from Martina.
Navratilova leads 5 games to 2.
Back in command again. And she's ridden a difficult patch when her confidence looked to have gone just for a moment, certainly on serve. And the Franier attacking her. And Manuela, I think, will feel a little disappointed that she wasn't able to take advantage there. Looks like she was beginning to assert herself in the match, but Martina edges now. 2 breaks in front, 3 breaks to 1. And there's a chance to serve out for the set. 166 singles titles. She has, of course, a world record for any woman, and no man's achieved that either. 163 doubles titles.
5.
So many records that will stand. So an enthralling match for the 6,000 in here. Manuela has shown enough already that she can make a comeback here, and Martina's got to be strong as she serves out for this set at 5-2.
Love. Love.
Oh.
40 love.
Just a look across for confirmation. Desperately close. Not sure that Martina's totally in agreement with the call, but she'll take it all right because it sets up 3 set points.
Game set, Navratilova.
And again, just wide of the line, so a slightly misleading scoreline in the first set, 6 games to 2. But all credit to Martina. Overcome a rocky patch.
Second set, Maleeva to serve. Love.
Whoa. Well, she moved pretty well for that one. And if anybody doubts her competitiveness in this last year, they should have seen that point. Crushing backhand from the back of the court, and she moved pretty swiftly. Ah! Well, she guessed right. Should have made it. Yes, good hitting from Manuela Maleeva Franier. Still a really good contest here. First set to Martina, but it's Manuela Maleeva Franier who leads early in the second. So Manuela Maleeva Franier has already broken Martina once in the first set. Can she reassert the pressure early on in the second? Martina at love 1, first set 6 games to 2.
Love.
It's the ideal return, right to the feet, and a very difficult half volley. Yes, doubled it up, and that'll worry Martina. Right in at the feet. She does well to scoop up the half volley, but she's just a standing target there. Good reply. Second ace for the number 2 seed. Yeah, she got good position there. Topspin half volley. Yes, Martina forcing now, more and more successfully. And the passing shots are more and more difficult for the Swiss. One game apiece in the second set. First set to Martina. It's the type of shot that through most of her career she wouldn't have had the guts to play. Yes, no light at all.
30 love.
She needs another couple of feet. Well played.
40 love.
Very few unforced errors here. Most of the errors being forced from one side or the other. Some very positive play. Yes. Third ace, Martina. Not deliriously happy with it. Missed by that much, but I don't think so.
Maleeva leads 2-1.
Wishful thinking, I think. So another good match between these two, as it so often is in recent years. Yes, it's 4-3 in the last 7 meetings to Martina. And the last win came to Manuela on the carpet in the final in Zurich. One of 2 titles Manuela won last year. Also won in Linz. Martina won in the Pan Pacific here. And then perhaps her best tournament, Paris Indoors, where she beat Monica Seles in the final. 3 wonderful sets. And Martina will be going to the Stade de Coubertin in a fortnight's time to defend her title. And she won in Eastbourne, the Virginia Slims in Los Angeles, and in Oakland. So 5 titles. Martina beginning to serve now, as she did at the beginning of the match. One, 2 down in the second set.
Love.
3 aces apiece. Manuela stretching her wide on both wings, but her success rate is getting lower and lower. And for the most part, Martina's volleying is firming up. Another comfortable service game. She's settling into a good rhythm now, and it's the rhythm that's so important for her serve, and which makes her feel so much more relaxed about the rest of her game. 2 games apiece.
15. First serve. First serve. Love 30.
Edgy there, her first double. Nothing edgy about that. Yes, terrific rally from Manuela.
30 all.
Consistently deep, keeping her back. In the end, a double-hander completely foxing her. Yes. Ready for Martina to make her move. And just the right angle. Good stuff. And the fine contest continues with serve in the second set. It's 3-2 to Manuela Maleeva Franier. Here at the semi-final of the Pan-Pacific tournament in Tokyo, Manuela Maleeva Franier 3-2 up against Martina. Has gone with serve in the second set. First set 3-1 in Martina's favour, 6-2. But ominously for Manuela, Martina serving better and better as the matches progressed after her second service game was broken.
Love.
Ooh.
30 love.
Margins are tight and she's not getting them at the moment. Trying to attack Martina. Yeah, serve and volley, no problem at all.
3 games all.
Martina looks almost unbreakable at the moment. Manuela Trying to mix up the returns, but whatever she does, there's always this strong volley behind Martina's serve. Oh dear.
15 all.
Completely mistimed shoulder turn. Way too early. Oh. Wonderful, not just for its disguise, but the speed with which she got the wrist round there and just flicked it up and over.
Well,
that's a bad error. Most of the mistakes she's made have been on the forced error side rather than unforced, but there she had a real chance to clinch the game, so which is 30 all. Well, wonderful stuff from Martina. But Manuela has only herself to blame. Twice smashing straight at Martina when the point looked won. But great stuff from Martina, twice retrieving and then rifling that across. So the early mistake and the two missed smashes mean that Martina now has break point.
Yes. Advantage Navratilova.
It's been a big shot for her, the forehand wide cross court. Manuela not able to take any aggressive position at the end of it. So again, it's break point. Would have been a great winner if she made it. And it shows the standards that she sets herself, that she gives the stop netting a bit of a whack. But I'm impressed with the way that she's stretching herself with control. She looked a little sluggish early on, but there's none of that in the second set.
Advantage Navratilova.
And for the third time, break point for the first break of this second set. Oh, yes. Terrific smash. And she's been a tour de force in this second set.
Navratilova leads 4 games to 3.
In fact, her play has been of a very high standard. Started well, then looked a little edgy as Manuela got back in it, breaking her in the fourth game, holding a serve. I thought at that point it was going to be a very tough game for Martina, but she's raised a game since then. Took the next 3 games of the first set. Since then, the play in the second's been a very high standard, particularly from her. And now she's got the break up, and the way she's been serving in the second set is going to be very tough. Look across to Craig Carden. Sometimes they don't even have to even gesture towards each other. It's just an acknowledgement that he's there, and he'll have been approving of the way she's played in the second set. Look at this smash here. She's showing here that only the great players are going to beat her in this, her final year. Now Manuela has got to return well consistently now. Running out of time. 4-3 with a break.
Love 15. All. 30-15.
Just not picking up the rhythm of the serve. Oh, that is a scorcher.
40-15.
Manuela just got just the return she wanted. Look at that volley there. Racket right on the ground. Fabulous stuff. And she serves out. Now for a 5-3 lead. So Manuela serving to stay in the match at 3-5.
Love 15.
Oh. Well, she's still in there giving it all she's got.
15 all.
Just enough width from Martina, who's now 2 points away from a place in her second successive final here in Tokyo.
15, 14.
And 2 match points. Yes, well done. It's been her most consistent weapon, the double-hander across.
14, 14.
But she's not been able to employ it enough. Match point number 2.
お客様にお願いします。フラッシュを使っての撮影はご遠慮ください。
A very fine match indeed for Martina. (6-2, 6-3), and from the middle of the first set, she was playing tennis of a very high order indeed. So victory number 12 for Martina against Manuela. She goes through to the final to play either Steffi Graf or Christy Bogert from Holland, who has beaten Jana Novotná and Pam Shriver. And a disappointing end, I should think, for Manuela in this, her last visit as a player to Tokyo. And good to see some reward apart from the financial reward. A very popular girl on the circuit.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match was the last official match of Miss Manuela Maleeva in Toray Pan Pacific Open. She has attracted many tennis fans of Japan and of the world.
The audience being told that it's her last Pan Pacific Open. And Martina's going to see a few of those bouquets herself during the course of the year.
I would just like to thank all the supporters and fans I have made in the last 10 years. I have very fond memories of Japan, and thanks again.
この10年間、応援していただいたファンの皆様、本当にどうもありがとうございました。私はもう本当に日本が大好きでした。二度と、皆様のことは忘れません。本当にありがとうございました。
Yes, 16 titles she's won, including this Pan Pacific back in 1984. And she didn't disgrace herself in this, her last match in Tokyo, but thoroughly beaten. So Manuela and Martina take their leave, and we're going to see the other semi-final between Steffi Graf and Christy Bogert from Holland. That'll be coming up in just about an hour and a quarter's time. That's 1 o'clock Central European time, 11, it'll be 12 o'clock UK in 1 hour and a quarter's time. 1 p.m. Central European time, 12 noon in the UK. Steffi Graf against Christy Bogert. Hope you can join us then. For now, goodbye.